One calm morning, a group of people were traveling by river on a police boat. For safety reasons, several police officers were on board, along with ordinary passengers. The boat moved slowly across the river. The water was peaceful, the sky had light clouds, and a cool breeze made the journey pleasant. Inside the boat, people of different ages sat quietly. Some watched the flowing water, while others talked softly. The police officers stayed alert but relaxed. After some time, a curious passenger looked at a police officer and asked politely, "Sir, may I ask you something?" The officer smiled and replied, "Of course." The man then asked, "Sir, how do you catch thieves? Thieves are very clever." Everyone became attentive. One experienced police officer smiled and said, "Shall I show you?" The passenger laughed and replied, "No, sir, just telling us is enough." But the officer said, "Many people don't believe unless they see it." He then slowly looked around the boat. At that moment, he noticed a man sitting quietly in one corner. The man was sweating, even in the cool weather. His hands were shaking, and fear was clear in his eyes. Suddenly, the officer raised his voice and shouted, "Is there any thief on this boat?" The words echoed across the river. Immediately, the man in the corner turned pale. In the very next moment, splash! He jumped into the river. For a second, everyone was shocked. Then laughter filled the boat. "What just happened?" someone asked. The police officer calmly said, "Did you see? This is how we catch thieves." One passenger said, "Sir, you didn't even touch him." The officer smiled and replied, "To catch a thief, you don't need hands. His fear exposes him." The boat continued its journey. After a short silence, the officer spoke again. "A guilty person finds fear everywhere. An innocent person feels safe when seeing the police, but a criminal fears even his own shadow." He then added, "This story is not only about thieves and police, it is about all of us. When we lie or do injustice, our minds stay restless. But when we live honestly, peace fills our hearts." The boat was close to its destination. The passengers sat quietly, thinking. Crime does not need to be caught. Crime exposes the criminal by itself.